Team Alba from Saudi Arabia, and the team of Vienna from Austria. Team Amsterdam from the Netherlands, and Team Ulva from Serbia. Antwerp from Belgium, and Juan from Puerto Rico. Futian from China, and Riffa from Bahrain. Hangzhou from China, and Partizan from USA. Jeddah from Saudi Arabia, and Partizan from Serbia. And Lausanne from Switzerland, and Marijampole from Lithuania. And now let's welcome the mascots. We got Bahrain representing the city in Lulu. Round of applause, y'all, for all the teams. And of course the mascots, and of course all the performers as well too. The Bahraini traditional band, the Dallas band, the Habibis, and Nazi Dog, and of course violinist Antwerp, the cellist, and Nazi Nova. Once again, Bahrain, make some noise for all the teams! Round of applause, y'all! Ow! Hey, what's up, Bahrain? What's up, Lulu? Hey, hey. Thank you to all the teams. Thank you all so much for being here in Manama. We appreciate the blood, sweat, and tears y'all put into the game, and what a show it's been.
ايضا نشكر سمو الشيخ خالد بن حمد النائب الاول رئيس المجلس الاعلى للشباب والرياضه، رئيس الهيئه العامه للرياضه، رئيس اللجنه الاولمبيه البحرينيه على حضوره الكريم وافتتاح الجوله العالميه 3 على 8 هنا في مملكه البحرين مع استضافه اكبر الاحداث العالميه الرياضيه الجديده وكافه الدعم العالمي.
Bahrain, seat number 588, where you at? Seat number 588, 588, where are you? come here. Mr. 588. Yes, this is for you. Courtesy of Intercontinental Regency Bahrain 2-dinner buffet. Congratulations. Hey, now let's go to this side.
هذه مقدمة من الجنس البحرين لا شخصي مبروك.
All right, seat number 59. Where are you? Seat number 59. You win, courtesy of Gulf Air, free tickets to Manila. Seat number 59, and shout outs to Gulf Air. This is for you. Congratulations. And big thank you to Gulf Air. Hey, Gulf Air got me here. Straight flight. Oh, we got hats. I want to show love over here because y'all didn't get too much yet, huh? Come on, hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Oh, just kidding, just kidding. I'm not kidding. Hey, how about here? How about here? Hey! All right, you ready? Hands up! Put your hands up! Oh! Oh, the boomerang! Hey! Oh, oh! Don't worry, we got more! We got more! Hey! Y'all want back here? Hey, I see you, bro. You ready? Y'all over here? Hey, let's go. Oh, look at that, go. Over here. Okay, I'm not here. Sorry, I got the not here, but we're gonna go back here. Hey, over here. Hands up. Put your hands up. Hey, all right, I see you, kid. Oh, sorry. The wind takes it sometimes. But once again, we got more giveaways all throughout the day. When I can see that QR code, scan it, and we are giving more prizes, more shrimp prizes, falling out here at the FIBA 3x3 World Tour Manama Masters 2023. And we are giving more prizes to random seats, okay? We're going to be picking random seats. We got more intercontinental buffets, and we got more Gulf Air tickets. So don't go nowhere.
راح يتم توزيع جوائز على الموجودين. لذلك خليكم تتفرجوا واستمتعوا في المباريات. راح يتم توزيع الجوائز وراح يكون تذاكر مجانية لكل الحاضرين. استمتعوا بالمباراة وراح يكون تذاكر مجانية.
Shout out CJ Last, making it last. Ow! Once again, y'all scan that QR code, post y'all pictures on the fan wall. You also win prizes that way as well. But once again, there are going to be random seats also selected. But coming up next, our main draw, Game 7. And we have Team Antwerp TOPdesk from Belgium versus Team Lausanne Sport LS from Switzerland coming up next.
Welcome to the World Tour.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The games must go on. And the next one in front of us is Antwerp TOPdesk and Lausanne Sport LS. Pool C action. Antwerp TOPdesk is the only team we've seen in action today. A 22-9 beatdown over Jeddah sets the stage for them. They're 3-3 head-to-head on the pro circuit. And this right here is a rematch of the which Masters was that? I'm drawing a blank. Rachel, help me. The Lausanne Masters, of course. Antwerp TOPdesk coming out on top in Lausanne. So the Swiss got revenge on their minds against the Belgians. Antwerp TOPdesk will take the court first. Vic van Oosterwijk. He leads the crew out with the vault. Brian DeVal. Jonas Forts bringing his 2-point stroke to the court with Dennis the Menace Donker. Team Antwerp TOPdesk, ladies and gentlemen. Taking aim at a 2-0 record. One of 3 teams to secure a spot at the World Tour Final already. Lausanne Sport LS are trying to secure a spot at the World Tour Final. Right now, they are holding on to the 11th seed, the last direct qualifying spot to the World Tour Final. And they've got to take care of business to maintain it. Have a chance to move up as much as 8th, which would put them in the money. But they got to win. They have to have a strong showing here. Most certainly make it to day 2. And we'll see what they got in store for us. They got the king. They got the king of Switzerland, King West, showing those pearly whites. Hey, get your hand off my mouth. And the mini model, Gilles Martin, with Carlos Martinez, who has an affinity for a good watch, and Marco Lemon, who has an affinity for a good glass of wine. He got his own wine. Did you know that? The juice man. I guess grape juice. Anyway, Yasmina Yuris and Alex Telesane to officiate this contest here. Again, Pool C action, Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3, in your ear. Lausanne enjoying the best season ever. And Brian DeValk is certainly trying to ruin it for him. He's tired of them. He wants to make the season worse. Gilles Martin is a walking highlight. This dude, every time you see him play, he's making somebody look silly. He's got more highlights than SportsCenter. The Lausanne Sport LS star, and Swiss legend. I think he's up there. Been playing this game for a long time. But they have not enjoyed as much success consistently as we've seen this year. In their 6 Masters, Lausanne have finished 5th or better in 4 of them. So 4 of 6, they finished 5th or better. The memorable runners-up finished in Lausanne, and they made the semis in 2 of their last 3 Masters they played in. Just finished 5th in Wuxi, not a semifinal, but still a top 5 finish. That was just 10 days ago. So this squad is building some confidence. And again, currently hold on to that last direct qualifying spot. And we will see them in Hong Kong as well. Shout out to Noah Lazarus, 3x3, the hype. He's a legend on the mic. All the way back to 2014, Noah Lazarus. It's good. DJ Lass. DJ Lass, I see you, Lass. He's our Olympic DJ. He provides the soundtrack to many of our FIBA 3x3 World Tour Masters. He's a master of his craft. All right. I think the time for talk is nearly up. I'm ready to get to some action.
Ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay, rematch of the Lausanne Masters final gets us restarted. Pool C here from Manama. Kyle Montgomery, aka The Voice. That's the king right there. Didn't look like it on that shot. Montigny misses badly to start things off. Forts and Ustervik working the two-man game. Ustervik with the moves on Martinez, but it's a misfire, tipped out. Van Ustervik from 15 feet, that one's too strong. Montigny snags the rebound, as he does at a high clip, over 6.2 rebounds per game. He's a bucket getter as well. In off the glass as Lausanne draw first blood. Forts, he will let it fly, hand in his face, no way. Forts now, pass is deflected. So game number one for the Belgians against Jeddah was very impressive. For them to run away with that game, 22-9. Yep, there's Dennis the Menace wreaking havoc already. Martinez, a capable shooter, but not that time. DeVault will use his body to shield away two defenders. Forts even misfire from the deep end. Shield Martin. No. Oh. Stays a one-point contest. So if you haven't been with us today so far, you're just joining us. Maybe the biggest development of the day is Futian NE. The 1 seed, the top team in the league, is ousted on day one for the first time since 2021. It's been 2 years since we've seen an U team not advance to day two. As they lost to Futian 18-17. Meantime, teams like Marijampole, Mantinga have got off to great starts. Antwerp, HiPRO, who we'll see in action next. Donker has his pass poked away. Montigny touched it last. And he's trying to get DeVault to admit that he touched it last. Good luck with that. Oh, Fords, he is a gifted shooter. He got a bow on his barrel. 4-1 from Jonas Ark. King West trying to back it up, but he does not score. Foul call. Three-point advantage for the Belgians. Here's Donker. Donker, oh, that touch is softer than your mama's mink. 4-point advantage. starts the possession. Lemon had the right idea on the pass out.
Possession will remain in Lausanne. 7 seconds on shot clock.
Back to it we go. Uh-oh, the little wizard. What is he concocting? Nothing much on that play. That caught the wind. Possession will go over to Antwerp. Antwerp TOPdesk on their way to another World Tour final appearance. They made the most of it last season, finishing as runners-up, of course losing to Oud. There's only one thing left for them to do this year. They've already qualified to the World Tour final now. They want to win it. Just over 2 minutes into this contest, and a hot start. Who averaged 19 points per game. A little sluggish out of the gates offensively. Antwerp averaged 19 points per game as well. So both teams can score with the best of them. But how about Dennis Donker? He's an absolute weapon. And they got a long-range rifle too. But Donker, who averages 7 points per game this year, he's amongst the best in the league. And he's got a great supporting cast around him. They got to find some offense, though, with Dennis the Menace getting a rest right now. Here's Gilles. Uh-oh, here comes Gilles. He lets the two go, nope. Lustovic now using the screen. That's the mismatch they wanted. And that's nice transition offense here. That's exactly how, oh, that is not textbook. And Gilles probably a little bit frustrated as he misses the layup. But that's exactly how you utilize that transition offense, because DeValk beat him easily. Instead of him fouling or trying to defend, he just let him get the bucket. And it created an opportunity for him to have an open lane. He's got to make the layup. And Ustavik, I like your cut, G. So Donker continues to be a problem that they have not yet solved offensively. They feed it down low. Oh, that's a foul. Marco Lemon is fouled. Give him a chance to go up to the free throw line and stop the bleeding here for a Lausanne team that trailed by 7. Played a lot of 3x3 this year. It's been a long season. And I think fatigue is a factor at this point in the season, more so than any other season we've had in 3x3. Never had this many events in a given year. 32 challengers and an 18-city World Tour campaign. Dennis gives the Wilson up. He wants to share the wealth. They find a wide open shooter. Too much arc from Jonas. And that is a foul on the back end. No more to give from Lausanne. Antwerp have 1 to give. They're up to their 5th. But you can certainly see the push in the back on Forts. Multini, no. 6-point game, it stays. Van Oosterbeek, nifty dish. Does not finish it. When Forts gets caught in a bad position, he gets called for the foul. Now each team with 16 fouls. Next defensive whistle, free throws. Multini looks up top. The juice man, 10 feet away. Multini. King isn't landing. Stays where it's at. Quick move from Forts. Forts, oh, he took the king to the crib. Kicked out to Gilles. Gilles, quick draw. Rebound goes to Forts and company. That one deflected out of bounds. 8 seconds left for the Belgians to get a shot up. 4:15 left in the game. Donker with the entry pass. Oh, they leave Forts. That's going to cost you double. He just taxed him. 12-3.
Down to the block.
So Donker now to Forts. Forts, he can get it done. Mid-range game too. Not that time. Now Forts might be in trouble. Gilles speeds past him. Missed it. Point blank. Lemon. Back out to Gilles. Gilles will drive. He'll kick it out to Martinez. Martinez, the flick of the wrist. Not happening. Van Oosterbeek with a quick clear. They'll leave it over to Donker. Donker. Van Oosterbeek lets it fly. Not in his lifetime. 12-3. So we got a 9-point lead for Antwerp TOPdesk. And there has been absolutely no offense from Lausanne Sport in a critical tournament for them. Again, I mentioned they're 11th in the World Tour standings at the moment. But they got a motivated San Juan team trailing them by 50 points. A couple other outliers trying to steal a spot down the backstretch. It's a prickly place to be. And they have just not been on the same page. The Vault takes it at the king. Gilles still cannot buy a bucket. Multini is able to clean up the mess. There's Jonas Art. Oh, out of bounds off of Montigny. Credit the hustle from DeVault. He snuck up behind Montigny and got him to fumble it out of bounds. And Montigny cannot challenge that. That's tough to see from that angle. From that angle, it looked like it was off DeVault, but Dennis. Oh, Dennis is menacing. He'll misfire. Oh, nice backdoor cut as Montigny finds Martinez. Still an 8-point lead for Antwerp. They are comfortable. Up top, Jonas Ark tastes the rainbow. Sweet stroke to make it 15-5 with 2:20 to go. Martinez on the move. Martinez uncontested lay. Then they leave Donker open. The alligator arms it. So a 9-point difference with 2 minutes to go. Lausanne Sport with their offense still at the hotel. They did not pack it for this game. All forwards all up in his facial region. 17-6. Lemon cannot get it to go. He will take the dish from King West. Oh, nice pass. Forwards drawing the eyes to the defense. It's 19-7. Antwerp TOPdesk are going to win with another blowout victory. And if Lausanne ain't careful, it's going to be worse than Antwerp's win over Jeddah, which was 21-9. Minute 19 left. That speaks to how in sync Antwerp are. This is a 3x3 boy band right now.
Once again, let's take some time to thank our sponsors. The FIBA 3x3 World Tour Manama Masters 2023 presented by Bahrain.
Well, you see Jonas Ark. He got the nickname Jonas Ark from Noah's Ark. He brought all the animals in twos. He's bringing all the twos to this Antwerp TOPdesk team. If it ain't a two, he don't shoot it. Martinez shoots to the rim. Lausanne with just 8 points and on the brink of a beatdown. Donker, he'll get it back. Dennis lets it go. No. Shield. Blau. Straight on 2-ball, but still a 9-point game. Don't get too excited yet out there in Switzerland. Oh, wait a minute. DeVault misses the crib. Martinez trying to take advantage. Montigny's going to have all day long to let that go. Martinez will get the rebound and score. It's worth noting that the wind has picked up in the evening. Oh, hold that L. So Lausanne take the L. 21-11 at the hands of Antwerp TOPdesk, who are squeaky clean. 2-0, impressive wins, both double-digit victories for the Belgians. So they're trying to move up the World Tour rankings and find their way to some more money. So Lausanne Sport are obviously going to have to rebound in a battle with Jeddah. But not the best that we've seen from Lausanne, who's been a squad that's been trending up here recently. So next on the schedule is Amsterdam, HiPRO, and Partizan. But first, the highlights from this one. It's going to look like an Antwerp TOPdesk feature film, because it was all about them in this. A one-sided win, 21-11. Lausanne Sport will have to regroup. Antwerp TOPdesk headed back to the telly with plenty of confidence, ready for the quarterfinals. Welcome back to the World Tour. Amsterdam, HiPRO, and Partizan are on deck. They are 4-0, Amsterdam that is, against Partizan on the pro circuit. So they own them head-to-head. Partizan's been a good team this year. They just haven't been so good against Amsterdam. Amsterdam coming in off a 21-15 victory over Riffa. And Partizan coming in after making their way into the main draw from the qualifying draw, where they ended up going 2-0. They survived a battle against Princeton by 1 point and secured a spot in main draw Pool D. Now they got to deal with the arsenal of Team Amsterdam. There's Norbert Ellison, looks anxious to take the court. So here comes Norbert. Lead the Dutchman out to the court. Jan Driessen, I called him Shaggy, and he didn't even know who Shaggy was. Either I'm just old, or these millennials have no idea about good cartoons. That's a classic. Don't get me started. Sorry. I'm showing my age. Heights Worthy joins the squad with Arvin Slaughter, the sniper. Shaggy, Jan Driessen. I'm still working on something for Norbert Ellis. Team Partizan. They've had a few hours to shake off the qualifying draw and kind of regain their legs as they enter a competitive main draw. They won 14-13 over Princeton to secure their spot here in the main draw. They got the Serbian legend from Belgrade, Ivan Popovic, with Stretch Stefanovic, Stefan Milivojevic, the Gladiator, and the Torpedo, Stefan Tortopica. It's an 8th place finish for Partizan in Wuxi. That was the last time we saw them. Again, we haven't seen Amsterdam HiPRO on the World Tour in over a month, so nearly 6 weeks. But they've showed up and shown out so far. This game will be officiated by a very serious Alex Talasainen and the always smiling Cecilia Tort. We get back to the action from here in Manama. Shout out to all the fans been watching today. Shout out to all the fans following us on social media at FIBA 3x3. There's the Gladiator, getting suited and booted and ready to step into his arena. It's Worthy's world, though. Heights Worthy, the most electric scorer in the game. The most electric scorer in the game. Don't sleep on his two-way game, too. They'll D up on the perimeter. I'll tell him I said that. So they'll get it warmed up. Two teams that have, Partizan's been trending up, I'd say, recently. Marks their 7th Masters of the season, 12-9 record. Partizan 10th in the World Tour standing. So this tournament for them is more important as it relates to World Tour final standings. Amsterdam is 4th. Everything that they do for the rest of the year in terms of the standings is, I think, it's purely money. I mean, the higher you finish, the bigger bonus you get at the end of the year. For Partizan, they're just trying to hold on to their spot and survive so that they'll be representing with a direct qualifying ticket at the World Tour Finals. So the motivations are different.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 3.
All right, with no further ado, we get back to it. Amsterdam, HiPRO and Partizan. And an early foul. Armin Slaughter was making his move to the bucket. He takes a shove in the side by the Gladiator. Doesn't shy away from physicality. Worthy lets it go. High off the iron and out of bounds off of Black. Actually, off of Partizan, my mistake. That is Black ball. I got my wires crossed and my signals mixed. 3x3. So we got Hype Worthy and we got 3x3 to Hype. Noah Lazarus come by and give me some throat lozenges. Rigola, thank you. Appreciate you. 20 seconds in. Let's get back to it. Oh, too much contact there. So Worthy got caught grabbing. That's the first whistle against Amsterdam. Crossover from Milivojevic. Milivojevic will loft it down to Torbica. That's light work for them, easy money. Back to it we go. Here's Worthy. Runs into some tough defense from Stefanovic. And comes up empty on the possession. Partizan. They can make a push to 8th place in the World Tour standings if they finish 3rd or better. They can make it up to 7th if they win the entire Manama Masters. Milivojevic, not that time. They can also be jumped by Lausanne, who trail them by just 12 tour points. And San Juan is within reach. So not a comfortable spot for Partizan. Dion going to the spin move, lets it go. That's enough. Norbert with a strong rebound. Delison sticking with it. He gets hacked that time. So thanks to Delison's activity on the iron here, look at this extra effort. Popovich can't get that high, no.
One shot.
Delison shooting one. Had 6 points in their opener today. And he left that one shy. Milivojevic. And he's turned over. And again, as the wind is kind of picked up here off of Bahrain Bay, I think we're going to see less 2-point shooting attempts. Just because of the risk of that ball catching the wind and the elements affecting the outcome of a shot. That's one of the things that makes 3x3 interesting. That you have to adjust your game based off the elements in an outdoor venue. There's the poke from Dion. The cat-like quickness on the baseline, right past Popovich, and he finishes with the yam. Torbica, stop short. Travel called on Torbica. Moved his pivot foot, and we'll turn it back over to Worthy and company. Now Worthy will give it up. Delison will let it fly. We'll see if more of that. It ain't that windy. I can't blame that one on the breeze. Sorry, Norbert. 1-1. Oh, Popovich. Didn't touch anything either. Worthy shifted through the deep. That's basket weaving. That is basket weaving through a couple of defenders and straight to the rim. Partizan's coaching staff not happy. You can hear those gripes throughout the venue. Worthy will miss the free throw. 2-1, it will stay. Milivojevic, he will miss it long. This dude, his debut season has been incredible. Milivojevic averaging over 6 a game. He'll put it up to stretch and will give it back. Milivojevic is fouled. So Milivojevic, in his debut season, he's averaged 7 points per game. In Wuxi, he averaged 8.7 per game and hit 50% of his 2-point attempts. He's got the ability. And Gladiator connects at the strike. 2-2. Shaggy to Norbert. Oh, Norbert with a sneaky poke. So NT drops the hammer. Not emphatic, but it was enough to just give us a glimpse of the bunnies. Oh, Stefanovic with a step back 2 ball. 4-3. Slaughter. Not that time. Long rebound. Tracked down, but stolen. Here comes Stretch. And he will finish with 2 hands, 5-3. Oh. Slaughter took his eyes off of that one. Look at that navigation. He does not finish the layup, of course. Look at the battle. The battle between Thellison and the Gladiator. Timeout on the floor. TV timeout. That is 5-3 contest. And again, the wind is whipping. Another look at some of the work that Worthy has done. Worthy, who scored 10 points in the opener. He maintains this 9.5 points per game average. They couldn't check him if he was an update. And that goes for pretty much anybody in the league. Everybody's had a tough time staying in front of him. And it's opening up the court for his teammates to get plays like this. Unselfish team, they pass it around. It's going to be Partizan possession as we get back to it. Popovic, he'll redirect. Getting tricky with it open, but he carried the ball. Yeah, had his hand underneath it. This ain't and one. He ain't the professor. Here's Worth driving and kicking. That is stolen. Nice awareness. Stefanovic will score plus the foul. Check out Stretch. Uses that length underneath. Stefano. Up at the line, he can extend Partizan's lead to 4 points. And he switches it. 7-3. Arvin Slaughter shuffled his feet. So Amsterdam are going to have to get sharper, get a little more focused. Partizan is a team that's not going to let up here. They lead about 4 now. And Milivojevic hasn't even started to get off yet. He and Torbica can be a problem as they connect for an 8th point for Partizan. Driving the kick. Dillison, no. Slaughter with the hustle. Streisen will get it back to Slaughter. Can the sniper start finding his mark? No. Milivojevic and Torbica. They take turns with the Wilson. Milivojevic. He'll put it up. There's a whistle, though. And foul is on Amsterdam before the shot. See the action there with Slaughter getting tied up. That is the 5th foul on Amsterdam. Partizan with the same amount of fouls. 5 for them as well. 5:50 to go I love it when you call me Big Papa. Ivan Popovic with the swish. It's 10-3. Partizan. Worthy, what vision! He finds Dreesen for the score. Tries to pick the pocket of Stefanovic. Stefanovic being harassed by Worthy. Worthy called for the foul on a chase down swipe. Credit him for the effort. Got his hand in there. Stefanovic. Go back up to the line. And he will misfire that one. Now it's Worthy's turn. Worthy wants to swing it. Now he wants the rock top of the key. Worthy gets Milivojevic. Worthy misses it. Difficult shot, and Worthy is unhappy that he did not get the foul call. So what he'll get instead is a technical for voicing his opinion to official Talasani. I believe they had already been warned, and Talasani don't play that. Now Worthy shooting. So they got me all confused. It's a technical on Partizan. 10-5. Popovic, no.
That's a great defense. Stop there. Dion
turns on the burners. Can't score for Popovic. So Partizan trying to maintain this lead. They know that Amsterdam has enough offensive firepower to erase a deficit like this, especially with 4:50 to play in this game. Plenty of time.
9 seconds.
9 seconds on the shot clock toward Pizza. You gotta protect your possessions. Oh, toward Pizza. Bottoms. 12-5. So Partizan, that break from the qualifying draw has done them some good. They are giving it to Amsterdam right now. And making life difficult on Worthy Dion. Down to Dreesen. He elevates. Popovic, cross-court pass. Nobody home to stop Torbica. That was Dreesen was down.
Nice ball fake.
Moving to the paint, he misses at point-blank range. Torbica, they have it clear. Now they do. Milivojevic thinking about the shot. Oh yeah, he confused himself. He went for a walk and got whistled for it. So the lead stays at 7. So Partizan missed a chance to add to it. 4:08 and counting. Slaughter down to Shaggy Zoinks. 13-6. It'll stay. Ooh, Milivojevic, the extra gear past Slaughter. They match the biggest lead of the game with an 8-point advantage. Slaughter too long. Rebound is knocked out of bounds. I believe it'll be blackball. But 14-6 for an Amsterdam HiPRO team that has had no shortage of offense this year. But we have seen this as a theme. They look like world beaters one game, and then the next game, they fall flat. This one ain't over with. Still 337 left, but with six points here in about 6.5 minutes of play. For a team that averages 19.2 points per game, it's a head scratcher. It's a head scratcher. Worthy's gonna spin free. He chunks the deuces. Now, Popovic, he wants to stay on the right wing with Torbica. Now they're starting to correct the spacing. Popovic, oh. Hex no. Hex no. That one's offline. He's gonna have a moment to think about it.
امستردام المفروض يكون اقوى حاليا، حاول يعوض.
Over to Worthy. Worthy uses the screen, spins, gets it back, puts it up and in. But Amsterdam still have their work cut out for them. They trail by 7, and you can see Stefanovic telling his team, settle down. They don't have to force anything. They got a 7-point advantage with 3 minutes to play. You don't want to play into the hands of Amsterdam if you're Partizan by forcing things that aren't there. Not exactly time to start using the clock either, because 3 minutes is a lot in 3x3. That's a little over 3 minutes if I'm not mistaken. So earlier, thanks to Jimmy Lazarevsky, thank you. That wasn't a tech on Word. That was a tech on Partizan's coaching staff. Former 3x3 hooper Nebojša Bošković. He was too loud. That's what that was about. Appreciate that. Meantime, Amsterdam wasting possessions.
That's a good job. Dion, great defense.
Slaughter sets him up with the up fake. Oh, he had plenty of fakes. Like the Bazaar. 14-8 contest. Milivojevic loses his footing. Popovic won't get it. It ends up in Worthy's hands. He's undercut. That's the 7th foul on Partizan. So kind of a crazy sequence right there. That will end with Worthy going up to the free throw line. Loose ball, nobody wants it. It's being pushed and kicked around, and finally Worthy hits the deck.
Lost her phone, so somebody finds a gold iPhone. Please let us know.
Hype's Worthy. Nothing but you know what on the first. Amsterdam creeping back into this contest. They trail by 8 points. Since then, they've gone on a 3-0 run. Make that a 4-0 run as Worthy handles things calmly at the stripe. It's a 2-possession game. Torbica, easy work. That's how you create offense right there. Worthy, he got game like Jesus Shuttlesworth. 15-11. Milivojevic, oh, he lost his cookies. Shaggy gave him right back. 2:02 left. Amsterdam have pulled within reach. They trail it by 4, but it's crunch time. We're gonna see who's been doing their sit-ups. Back to it. Stretch. Popovic. Popovic to Milivojevic. He drives. He has to reroute because Arvin Slaughter is not having it. Slaughter probably deserves more credit for his perimeter defense. Known as a shooter for a long time. Has struggled some with his shot this year. Not all season, but some. The defense has been a constant. Again, Amsterdam giving up a league low 15.9 points per game. Minute 48 left. So the defense again has been there in this one. Partizan is at 15 points, but the offense has been the issue for Amsterdam. Worthy with the up fake. Caramel. So an unsuccessful possession for Amsterdam. Popovich getting physical on the pull-up. Dropped him off, said, your stop is here. Worthy turns the corner, falls away, and then Ninja kicks himself to his feet. Minute 20. That ball ruled initially out of bounds off of Amsterdam. They feel like it should be their possession. They're going to challenge it. Challenge is won. So that is going to be Amsterdam ball. Minute 19. How about this matchup from the logo? Milivojevic and Dion. Oh, Dion with a slick dish. Sets up Dellison for the smash.
That's the drama.
13-16. Warning. Warning on Slaughter. Not giving a clean check. Ron Popovich could be in trouble on the bench too. He's being told to stop talking. Milivojevic. There's a nice response from Partizan. Worthy. Nice pass. Stellison, he will dish it over back to Worthy. He will miss it. That basket's going to count, though. There was goaltending on that. So take a look. That it touched the glass first, and then Stefanovic got a hand on it. So that bucket counts. That should give Amsterdam a 13th point. So there it is. They finally get it. There it is, 13-17. 53 ticks left. All right now. Let's see what Partizan do with the pill. Partizan ball. They got 6 seconds to shoot though. That's what's remaining on the shot clock. The Gladiator trying to lure Thellison to sleep. He will elevate. Oh, stretch. That's how you get that nickname. Those long limbs earn another possession. Stefan Milivojevic taking it right at Worthy. He doesn't get it the first time, but the second try works out. Slaughter. No. Oh, that was taken away. Worthy Had the right idea on the pass. The execution wasn't there. Slaughter will save it. Over to Worthy. Worthy in. It's blocked. Stretch with the swat. 13-18. That is very likely going to preserve the win. 6.7 seconds left and 2 free throws coming up for Stretch Stefanovic. And Partizan are going to open their main draw with a win. A big one over Amsterdam. The rest of this one is a formality. This is going to be a dub. Stefanovic putting the finishing touches on it. Worthy will fire one. Whoa, wow. He gets that one to go. An incredible make from Chef Worthy. But they didn't make it to the W column in this one. 20-15, Partizan. Okay, Partizan. They get the dub. They got one more game to go. The game that Amsterdam will be watching closely against Riffa. So Amsterdam are going to finish their pool play campaign with 36 points. I'll be sure to remind you later, especially if it comes to a 3-way tie scenario.
And once again, if anybody found a gold iPhone, an iPhone is gold back.
All right, so I'll allow you to enjoy the moving picture of history, also known as the highlights. We will take a entertainment break. Get to our next game at 8:30. About 3 minutes away from us getting set and ready. Futian and Hangzhou, our final 4 games of day 1 are still on deck here at Manama. Don't go nowhere. We will
World Tour.
Coming out next, main draw, game 9, and we have a team Futian from China versus team Hangzhou from China. And now,
These two for the #1 overall seed, but that's why you play the game. All right. Let's get them reintroduced. It's been a while since we've seen both these teams on the court. The Jianling Zhang will lead team Futian onto the court. They got Han Yu Guo. You know they got must-see TV. And DeMeo van der Horst. Team Futian with an 18-17 win over Oud. For Hangzhou, a 22-17 win over Oud. And Futian, who has made it to a final this year, they will face off with one of our Masters winners this year in Hangzhou. Milos Milovanovic, Milos Supica, Goran Vidovic, and Vladimir Trajkovic. They comprise this 4-man Hangzhou squad. The dog pound. That was a terrible bark, wasn't it? I could have went with the arf arf, but that doesn't sound like an intimidating dog, does it? All right. Looks like the coin flip favored Futian. They will likely start with the first possession. Here are our leading ladies, Cecilia Tot and Yasmina Uris, to officiate this Pool A action. 4 games left on the schedule while today. Two years ago, and even last year, he was pretty dang on good. Hasn't played a lot this year. Now players like Vladimir Trajkovic are emerging. Now the stars will collide here in Manama with Hangzhou and Futian.
Final 4 games of the day on the way. We'll find out which 8 teams advance to the knockout rounds.
So the calm before the storm.
We don't say 3, 2, 1. We say 3x3.
We're about to check ball.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3x3.
All right. Now it's time to do work. Must-see TV. A little strong on that first attempt. Vidovic comes free. Vidovic! He will elevate and score. I thought he might throw that down. Still counts the same. Han Yu Guo. Quick hands from Trajkovic. Out of bounds off of Guo, actually. How impressive was Supica in that opening win over Oud? Supica really led the way for Team Hangzhou. Vidovic with 7 points in that game. Trajkovic also with 7. So maybe I should give more credit to the balance that they showed. His rebounding was really a difference maker. Tip hold for the 4. Now Dimes. Dimes with a floater. from the free throw line. It's no good. A whistle underneath against Futian. Čajković will swing it up top. They want to get it down low. And there's a push. Xianglang Jiang called for that one. That's the second on Futian. Oh my goodness. That one comes out though, so Pizza. They make good on the possession anyway. Dimes. Nope, that pass is intercepted. Vidovic will attack. Vidovic will swing it around. Beautiful wraparound pass to Supica. Dimes almost got his cookies took. But that's the activity. Dogs getting after him defensively. He's kind of got a gritty attitude. And I like it. Čajković, he'll poke it away. Oh, Vidovic. Yep. Got called for the travel. He was trying to find an open teammate. But Futian will get it now. They trail 3-zip early. Jiang Lang, offensive foul. So both teams needing to settle in here. No worries for either team in terms of the quarterfinals. They're both going to be in the quarters. Hezzy to the crib. No. Now Vervoort turns the corner. Look at that shot there. Shielded the defender and showed that touch off the glass. That will get Futian on the board, but it will be responded to quickly. Milos Supica doing the honors. Swung out to Mussy TV. And he has not been able to find his touch. Not yet. Vidovic made it taste the vapors. Quick step to the left, 5-1. As a foul on the pass. That's one thing that Hangzhou are doing a really good job of, is consistently attacking the rim, and Vidovic has been the main culprit. 20th in the standings though for Hangzhou. Very likely will not see them. Oh, Hezzy dropped it off. Beautiful fake, and the score underneath. Supica is delivering like a pizza man. Okay, I should have thought about that one a little longer before I said it. All right, let me reset. 6-1. See? I know what I messed up. 5-point lead for Hangzhou. They ain't messed up much so far in this game. Whoa, with a wild shot. Supica with the seal. Oh, look at this. Supica quick off his feet, recovers the rebound, and then Vervoort gets called for the foul. So Futian have come out flat. 3 minutes in, only a single point for Futian as Hangzhou continue to attack downhill. Vidovic, I don't care how the jumper looks. It's plush. 8-1. Now Dimes, he will penetrate. Dimes with the float, he too strong. Loose ball ends up in Čajkovic's hands. He will set the table, and that is good eating. Milovanovic, that is light work. 9-1, and things don't look good for Futian. They do get another bucket here. Jiang Lang. as he lets it go. Long range, no. Milovanovic will track it down. He will take that dish, finger licking good. There's Dimes. Has the right measurements on that floaty. Trajkovic, oh, the mill. Oh, nice passing. They got to connect on that. That was a thing of beauty. 10-5, oh. Oh, so Pizza fighting for the rebound. Did he throw it off of Vervoort? Judging from the grimace on Vervoort's face, I think he might have threw that off of Vervoort, so he's going to be rewarded for that hustle. What a play.
13-7, 4 minutes 44
So Gordon Vinovic now. Vinovic up top. Oh, nice connection. They play catch above the rim, and Sulpita with a superb finish. Vervoort continues to miss. The ratings are on a decline. Here's season 2. Step back from Trajkovic is a no-go. Dimes now. And Vervoort sets up Dimes for the score. 14-8. Also Pizza. He's having a scoring spree. Oh, Vervoort shifted gears, does not knock down the 2-ball. He does stick with it. Vervoort will pull up this time from about 5 feet out. And he will see that one go down. Maybe that one starts to build some confidence in a 15-9 game. TV timeout on the floor. It has been all Hangzhou so far in this game. Futian got off to a slow start offensively. They still have not been able to pick it up. They've got some good looks, but again, they have been offline. 3:44 officially left, both teams with 6 fouls. The final game in Pool A. Kyle Montgomery, AKA the voice of 3x3. Having some fun today. Oh, lightning off in the distance here. He strikes nothing but iron on that 2 attempt. Now Vervoort will turn the corner. Vervoort with the floaty off the square. So that's back-to-back scores for Vervoort. Slow on the closeout. Trajkovic can't make him pay for it. He does hustle down the rebound. Must see TV, wants a screen. Oh, he rocked him right to left. 2 is still no good. Vidovic going to the fadeaway. No. Oh, Vervoort to Guo. Guo had the seal, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it cleanly. That's an offensive foul. 7th on Futian. 2:59 remaining here. Vidovic left alone. Not enough on the shot. Hanyu Guo now. He'll sprint right past Vidovic. Takes advantage of the wide open lane. Hangzhou's not safe with a 15-11 lead. The fake and the oop connection again. Vidovic. Oh my goodness. That touched all of the iron. No net. Now Vidovic. This dog is licking his chops, taking it at must-see TV. TV said take it back. Got a double foul away from the ball. Looks like Supizza and Jane. But look at the defense from Vervoort. Still trying to impact the game wherever he can until that shot returns to him. Vervoort up top. Dimes. I don't know what that was. Tried to get it up late. But Futian having some struggles for certain. 8 fouls and nobody playing any defense whatsoever.
Number 4 with the score.
That one out of bounds. Ruled off of Futian. They do want to challenge that play though. So we will see if they win this challenge here. It'll serve as a timeout at the very least. But Futian have a chance here. Again, the game's not out of reach. It depends on how you look at it. They can be down on themselves because they know they haven't played very well. Or they could look at it as an opportunity. They could say, we haven't played very well, but yet and still, we're in an arm's reach of this team. We can win this game. And keeping a close eye on how things end up playing out in Pool C as well. The winner of this contest will get whoever finishes second from Pool C. The loser of this game will get Antwerp. Antwerp TOPdesk undefeated. So the footage is unclear. If it's not 100% decisive, then you'll see the unclear result. Trajkovic, they feed it to the post. He delivers, man. Dimes with the crosses. And Dimes didn't have the dime that time. Just off the fingertips of Zhang. Buck 37 left. Hangzhou with a 7-point lead. Vidovic, Trajkovic, the arc does not knock it down. Trajkovic will miss. That is cleaned up. This dude is, man, he is everywhere like Starbucks.
Down to the block. And it's going to be a foul.
So foul down low. 19-11. Again, Milos Supica has been all over the court, scoring, defending, rebounding. Misses that free throw, he gets another. Futian with 9 fouls, so 2 are awarded. We're gonna see if he rewards his team with at least 1 make. Okay, there he goes. Game point, Hangzhou. Oh, nice pass. 2 from the corner, no. And that's not a good sight. Milos Supica is holding his groin or something. But he's not moving at 100% right now as he heads to the bench. 55 seconds left. Vidovic will let it go. Nope. Must see TV. Oh, lost the handle on it. Now it's Dime's turn. And for Fort. And the double trouble continues late in the shot clock on that one. So as we approach the 30-second mark, it's Vidovic with another try. Fort will track it down. Guo with the double clutch, double attempt. No. He'll get it back. Guo lines one up from the corner. No. Trajkovic over to Vidovic. He catches his breath only to do that. Guo takes advantage and gets the score. Now it's Trajkovic's turn to put it away. He will miss it as well. Vidovic with the fader. And you can't tell these dogs to sit. They don't take commands. 21-12, Hangzhou undefeated, headed into the quarterfinals. Futian will have to lace him up against Antwerp TOPdesk, the top dogs from Pool C. So that is how Pool A wraps up. 3 more games left. I think we're in a sprint to beat the rain too, because starting to get some drops coming in. So Futian cannot follow up that win over U with another W. 12 points, not nearly enough in a sprint to 21. Hangzhou are eyeing what they hope would be their second Masters win of the year. Meanwhile, I think they're going to assess the conditions here. Again, we don't have any heavy rain at the moment. We are starting to get some sprinkles in. So enjoy the highlights. I'll check on the rain situation with 3 games remaining. We got San Juan and Marijampole Mantinga scheduled to start. right, we're moving on through. We got San Juan and we have Marijampole Mantinga. Marijampole Mantinga looking at a 2-0 record as well. Looking pretty strong. San Juan, they fell 16-21 against Vienna. So Vienna sitting and watching the rest of this action. Marijampole Mantinga, first to the court. Oh, second to the court, excuse me. San Juan's actually coming out first. There they are. Angel Matias is back. He's joined by Leandro Allende. Luis Quascoot. And last but not least, it's the lottery ticket. Antonio Ralat. Team San Juan. Big tournament. Big tournament for San Juan. As well, Marijampole is big too. But San Juan, 12th in the World Tour standings. All right, and Marijampole Mantinga with Ivalis Jaugas, Gentautas Matulis, Talvides Klichunikas, and Zigimanta Shimonis.
And now let's meet our officials for the game from Serbia, Jasmina Juras, and from Estonia, Alex Talisainen.
Jasmina Juras and Alex Talisainen will officiate this contest. Here's Quascoot on your screen. The big fella in red, high flyer, great rim protector. All smiles headed into this contest. And just 25 years old. Bright future in 3x3 for him. Ivalis Jaugas has been proven. He's been getting to it for a while in 3x3. Silver medals at the Europe Cup this year with Team Lithuania. And had a big performance in their opening win. Jaugas with 13 points in their opener. He's got a chance to be atop the scoring charts when it's all said and done, depending on how well he plays in this game offensively. But San Juan most certainly want to make it to day two, as their spot at the World Tour Final already hanging in the balance. 12th, again, only gets you in the qualifying draw. And they've got some teams in pursuit.
All right. You know the routine. You know the tradition. You know, count down all the way from 10. But we don't say 3, 2, 1. We say 3x3. Ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3x3.
All right, here we go. Antonio Ralat throws it away. Wasted. the first possession of the game. Got a foul on San Juan.
Marijampole, Mantinga,
Oh, look at the nifty move from Ivaldis Jalgis. That's a self-dish, kind of. Oh, Ralat, the contortionist. Beautiful finish at the rim. So first we see Jalgis with a nice follow. And then Ralat bringing some extra sauce to the table. 1-1. Rain is picking up a little bit just to keep you guys in the loop. I don't think there's any threat of stopping the action here, but I'm feeling the raindrops. Of course, I'm not exactly underneath the canopy. Oh, there's the general going hard at Ralat. Shimonis will open the possession. Matulis will pull the trigger. Butter, 1-1. Uh-oh, Kwasku. He elevates and scores. Jalgis trying to find somebody to get to Wilson to, but wait a minute, he's gonna travel. Final game of Pool B's action. Vienna keeping a close eye on this one. They better keep an eye on Leandro Allende. The 2 is good money. 4-3. Oh, Jalgis. Oh my goodness, showed him the circle of life and then ended his life. Oh no. Call that man an Uber. Get him out of here. This Jalgis, Evel Knievel stunting on him. 4-4. Jalgis with the sneaky explosion. Just 2 minutes into the game. Antonio. No, that one's blocked. The general. He'll track down the rebound. Oh, Shimonis with a sick dish that had food poisoning on it. 1 point lead for Marijampole. They trying to steal all the highlights day one. Oh my goodness. This dish from Shimonis was ill. And then, oh, Jalgis will miss it. He recovers and scores. There's Matias. The little monster is alive. And San Juan only trail it by 1. Now Shimonis getting tricky. Ralat didn't buy it. Shimonis with the up fake. He will pull up from the free throw line. Lockdown defense. And then Ralat will get a clean look. Top of the key. He misses. But how about Allende? He's knocked down to 2. Stays active on the glass. Gets the score. Nice start for him. And the general will elevate and score on the inside. 7-6. Back and forth we go. Shimonis is called for the foul. There's Antonio. Ralat to the crib. Some managed some tough scores on the inside. And Jalgis does not score after the spin move. Antonio gets the step. Antonio, what a bucket. TV timeout in a good one so far. 8-7. Ralada's had more lays than a vacation to Hawaii, as he is consistently finding his way to the rim. And San Juan looking a lot different than we saw in their opening game. A little more pep in their step. Obviously understanding the stakes. Oh, Allende lost his footing. Shimonis down to Matulis. Matulis elevates. He's ambidextrous, left hand, right hand. He's good with both. 1 point contest, Marijampole. Oh, Kwasku gave him the crossover. Kwasku, he will attack. No. Klichunikas, quick draw. He will misfire it. Angel past Matulis. No choice but to foul there. That is number 3. Number 3 on Marijampole. Sneaky pass to the cutting Matias. That'll draw another whistle on the Lithuanians.
Great defense, great offense. فريق ماريامبولي الليتواني عنده اداء عمليه ممتازه، عم يفرجينا حضور كبير. عم ياخذ الافضليه ب 2 بوينتس 10-8. Antonio Rala.
Ralat pulls up, leans in. Butter. 10-10 game. Shimonis. Free throw line, no. Allende. Only 2 players against 3 right now. Look at Leandro trying to find a way. The little monster. Oh. Bad possession there for San Juan. 10-10 game. Shimonis, no. Here's Matias. Takes a bump from Jalgis. He will volunteer that foul happily. Both teams are a little bit gassed at the moment. 10-10, 5 minutes to go. 6 fouls on Marijampole. So they're in the more tougher predicament when it comes to the foul situation. Obviously a win here for Marijampole and a loss for San Juan will settle things in terms of the group. San Juan with the pressure on them in a must-win situation. Ralat. Kwasku. He reroutes. Lotto leans in. Does not hit anything. Now the general runs into the little monster. Kwasku with the defense. Oh, and the general is a no-go. Little monster spins past the D, up and in. San Juan up 12-10. Klichunikas, layup line.
No basket, 2 shots.
So 2 shots coming up for Angel Matias. Trying to make some waves in his debut. He will splash the first of 2, which gives San Juan a 13-11 advantage. And knocks down the next as well. Evo Knievel. He got a banking account out here in Manama. Ralat. He drives like an Uber employee. That's all he does. 15-12, Klichunikas, no. Look at the hustle from Ralat. So there's no shortage of effort here. I think both teams to this point have played a pretty good game. It's been the effort plays that I think have made a difference for San Juan. They don't earn the possession there. But the signs are all there. This team certainly is not going to go out without a fight. Timeout on the floor. Lausanne Sport in Jeddah coming up after this one, followed by Partizan and Riffa. Back to the action. No good on the release. Angel Matias. Angel, no. Jalgisto will get it. And that time Matias gets called on the foul. 3:20 left. 3-point lead for San Juan. Must-win situation for the Boricuas. Klichunikas backdoor. Gentautis Matulis. Strong, personified. Marijampole in the penalty with 7 fouls, but they have possession now. Don't worry about the defense when it's time. Right now they want to put the Wilson in the cup. Klichunikas trying a clever pass, but that's kicked.
Beautiful weather here in Bahrain.
Matulis with the up fake. Chunks the deuces, no. Shimonis with the, want to talk about effort plays. Marijampole is getting to it as well. Quad scoop. Oh, just couldn't corral the ball right when he had a chance. And what would have been an easy layup. Now it's a 15-14 game. .246. Jalgis has it poked away for the moment. Shimonis, no look at a filthy finish. Jalgis is out here showing out. So is Shimonis. When was the last pass he was looking? $15 up. Jalgis knocks it in. .225 left in this pool B thriller. Antonio Lotto Chichi. That's an offensive foul. That was called on Matulis. What a game this is turning out to be. 16-16. San Juan, with a defensive foul, they will be in the penalty, joining Marijampole. Antonio Ralat will miss it. Kwasku flies in recklessly, and he is certainly going to get called for the foul there. That is the 7th, and that will lead to free throws for Marijampole. So San Juan, who maintained the lead for much of the game, not a big lead, but they took over the middle portion of the game. Chunikas gets the friendly bounce. Second of 2, you bet. Marijampole in the lead, but for how long? They got the lottery ticket. San Juan. Dos ESPN, 18 all. Shamonis, no, he will get 2 free throws though, because Ralat is whistled for the foul. So with 1:55 left, big free throws here for Shamonis. Oh, he will miss on the first. Sigimantas Shamonis with another attempt at the line, each team with 8 fouls. And now this sprint to 21 has really turned into a sprint to 3. Make that 2 for Marijampole. Matias denied at the front door. The general said no. So I believe Marijampole won the challenge. They won an out of bounds challenge. Took them a while to decide if they wanted to do it or not, but that's what they decide on. Out of bounds challenge. So official Eurus will head to the scores table and take a closer look. But San Juan have to get a win here if they hope to force a 3-way tie and make their way into day 2. I have not done the math yet, so forgive me if they don't have a chance. I wouldn't know because, again, I haven't done the math. But I know that they got to win. That's the first step. 19-18. Here comes Matias. He evens the game at 19. Buckle up. Jalgis up top. No. Well, yeah, yes. No to the block. That's what I meant. Game point for Marijampole. San Juan can seal it. Kwasku. No. I thought he might hit that one. Jalgis. Oh, put him in the blender. This was finished. 21-19. Marijampole will go into the quarterfinals undefeated. San Juan, 12th in the World Tour standings, might be dealt a blow as they will not be making it to the quarterfinals here in Manama. 21-19. What a day for Evaldis Jalgis. What a game, too. Man, oh, man. So it wasn't for lack of effort. I mean, you got to give San Juan credit.
We got another live performance, and we got our final 2 games of day 1. And shout out to all the people that's sticking around through the rain.
All right, so as you can see, we're having a brief delay. We just want to make sure the player's entry to the court is dry. The court is in good condition, so no worries once they get to the court, but we just want to make sure, obviously, player safety is top priority. So the entryway to the court, just making sure that that's dry and safe for the players to enter. But again, no worries. So this delay should be brief, just a couple of more minutes. Again, before we get back to the action, we've got Jeddah and Lausanne Sport on deck. Both of these teams coming up short against Amsterdam, a critical game for Lausanne Sport, who are in the 11th seed. They just saw the 12th seed, San Juan, fail to make it to day 2, so a big opportunity for Lausanne Sport. Neither team had great offensive showings in their games against Antwerp. They're happy to get, and the rain is actually starting to slow down a little bit. So that's a good sign too. But odd to get rain here in the region this late in the year. We were expected to be hot and dry. Mother Nature always has the last word.
All right, let's get to it. And we got the team Lausanne Sport.
Okay, Team Lausanne Sport, represented by Gilles Martin, Carlos Martinez, Marco Lemon, Wester Montani,
Representing team Lausanne Sport. LS.
as you will see right now. There's the juice man, Marco Lemon, 38% two-point shooter from beyond the two-point arc this year. The highlight reel of Gilles Martin. He's faster than 5G. They got the king, Montani, and Carlos Martinez. And for Team Jeddah, Kornawi, the first out for them. That's Barnawi, my bad. Mr. Nice, Dominique Gentil, Ovidius Veranauskis, and Imhala, Malik Halujaweki. Team Jeddah. Combined, these teams scored 18 points. That's combined against Antwerp TOPdesk. The issue is the offense. They must find it in this game. A play-in to the quarterfinals. Winner will have a chance at the $40,000 grand prize. And obviously for Lausanne, a little bit more important for them in terms of the World Tour final standing. Jeddah's going to get a chance at the qualifying draw. Gilles Martin, 33 years old, top 50 in the world. One of the most exciting players to watch in the game when he's got that Wilson in his hand. And you could say the same of Imhala Lujaweki. He's a wizard with that Wilson too. His game is smoother than Silk Sonic, which also happens to be his music group he's a part of. All right. This game is no laughing matter. All jokes aside, serious business here in Pool C. Few more warm-up shots, and then we are 10 minutes sprinting. That whistle is the indicator. It's time to play ball.
World Tour Manama 2023. Team Lausanne Sport LS in the red jerseys. Team Jeddah in the green jerseys.
Our two officials for this one, Yasmina Yuris and Najib Chashidi.
Ready, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3,
Let's get it on. Lausanne Sport LS start with the Wilson. Carlos Martinez trying to take advantage of an opportunity to drive. The juice man saves the possession. Martinez denied at the rim thanks to Halujaweki. Imhala now. Imhala on the move. Imhala with the up fake. That was a pass just like he planned it. Velanowskis will get the scoring started for Jeddah. Martinez utilizes that big 6'8" frame and gets the jump hook to go. Imhala hands it off to OV. And Olujuweki held up by Lemon.
1-1, all tied up at the knot. That's team foul number 1 on Lausanne.
Fedanauskas defended by Martin. Imhala changing direction. Imhala get to the baseline. Too much on the layup attempt. Jill, man, the chef is back. He's got the ingredients. Oh, Fedanauskas has got the stroke though. OV, he's a streaky shooter. He gets in his groove, it could be a problem. We'll see if he can continue. They're gonna feed him. And foul called on Gilles Martin. He'll check out. And Lausanne Sport will go with the bigger lineup. Mr. Nice looking for the backdoor cut. And he travels. I think he was expecting Olujuweki to be open, but he was defended well by Marco Lemon there. Lemon checks it up. Now Martinez. I think that's going to be the game plan. That's a foul on the shot attempt. That's going to be the game plan for Lausanne Sport. Their first 2 possessions, they've wasted no time getting it to Carlos Martinez. They feel like he has a big advantage in the post in particular. And looking for him to be the catalyst offensively, as he will not even things up. And the loose ball goes to Jeddah. Fedanauskas already with 1-2. Oh, it went between the legs. That's stolen though, and then they throw it away. Little overzealous. Lemon says, my bad. Trying to quickly feed it to Montigny. Now Fedanauskas. Quick move left. Misses the layup. Lemon. Now to King West. King West to Lemon. Lemon is fouled. I believe he was in the process of shooting. Lemon will go to the free throw line. He's got 1 attempt in front of him. And another chance for Lausanne Sport to even this game at 3 apiece. Yes, sirree.
3-3.
Olujuweki gets past King West. Easy crib. Now this won't be easy. He's battling with the King, and that's a quick foul. Gave him the forearm shiver. Jeddah lead by 1. Montigny hands it off, screens away. Nice action to set up the 2-point attempt from Martin. But 5G couldn't connect. Mr. Nice, not so nice on the result, but good defense from the Frenchman. They'll get it down low. Barnawi lost his footing, manages to sneak through traffic and get the score anyway. Tough bucket there for Barnawi. Gilles out to Martinez. Martinez late in the shot clock. That was deeper than spoken word. Olujuweki off balance on the 2 attempt. Oh, and Martinez and Martin not on the same page as that one is thrown away. Gilles will sub out, as will Olujuweki.
Game tie, 7 minutes remaining in the game.
Shanti didn't want the screen. He gets hacked by Lemon. 3rd on Lausanne. Jeddah with 3 as we head into our first TV timeout. Dead even, 5-5 in a play-in game for the quarterfinals. From here in Manama, rainy Manama, who knew? This day has been full of shocks and surprises. Big thank you to Bahrain Tourism and GFH who present this Manama Masters, the first ever.
Of course, big thank you to Alba, GK, Golden Air, Gravity Corner, Restaurant, MVP, Bahrain Baseball Association, Triple Sports Authority, Hassan
Bananauskas with the stop and go past Martin. They can work some transition offense here. Good recovery defensively, though. Shield set up limit. It's too far underneath the bucket. 6'5", it'll stay. Bananauskas now on the move. He will kick it out to Shanti. No hesitation. And that is no good. Oh, Shield stepped on the line. Kind of lost his bearings. Tight roping on the baseline. So the ball back over the green. Bananauskas is a no-go. Shield hits the deck. M. Holla with a soft touch, close range. Too much physicality defensively. Mr. Nice. He and Montigny similar in size. Those two forces meet. Montigny follows the miss. Shield with a drive and kick. Martinez off the iron. Montigny can't squeeze it. That foul called on Halujaweki. And a warning on red. No more talking with the officials. That's official Chajidin has had enough. He said, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. 7-5 it'll stay. Lausanne Sport with the possession. Martinez with the move. Montigny from long range gets the rebound, and he knows where to put it. He put that thing down. Lausanne are going to pull within one. Bananauskas. Oh, they nearly turned it over. Twice in the same possession. There was all kinds of issues on that possession. Montigny caught in a bad position, gets called for the foul. That's just a stroke of bad luck for them. That possession was going the wrong way fast for Jeddah. One shot at the line.
One shot, no good. Pushing foul and a rebound.
One-point contest, Martinez. 7-7 all. Nice patience from Mr. Nice. He had the tip. So kind of a foul-happy game.
Two shots here. Number 3, Marco Lemon.
Lemon knocks down the first of two.
Number 2, Cash Money.
9-8.
With the lead now, 9-8.
Oh, Shield with the thievery. Oh, no hesitation, but Lemon cannot put the round thing in the round thing. Halujaweki's pass, an errant one as that's intercepted. Now Martinez, he's going to put his head down and attack. That's what he's supposed to do, using that size against Halujaweki. 2-point lead for the Swiss. Bananauskas to the corner. M. Holla. Pass Shield Martin. M. Holla says, you bet, Holla. Loose ball, who's gonna get it? Bananauskas will. Mr. Nice all by himself. The two is good. Chantil with King West defending. Oh, Chantil looked good on the release. Missed it right. 1 point lead, Jeddah. So the Juice Man, he will convert on the layup underneath. 11-11. M. Holla and Mr. Nice. M. Holla, turn around. That's softer than your bed sheets. The touch on that one. Oh, King West. He's the ruler of what he surveys. He had Barnawi in his sights that time. 12-12 game. Mr. Nice, up fake. Uh-oh, kick out. Barnawi gets a clean look. They do not convert. Also don't get the rebound. Chantil and Montigny, long-time competitors in this game of 3x3. This one looks like it's going to come down to the wire. 12 points apiece, 3:23 left. Final game in this group, and one more game remaining for the day. Shout out to the fans, yeah. I agree with Noah. Shout out to all the fans sticking around through the rain, through the wind. They want to see who's going to make it to the quarterfinals. I do too. 3:23, and we'll find out. Maybe sooner. Martinez, no. Rebounds his own miss, scores it, breaks the tie. This one's swinging back and forth like a pendulum. Who wants to stay in front? Mr. Nice with the adjustment. It's cleaned up by Vedanauskis. Now Martinez lost the handle. I believe Vedanauskis touched it last.
13-13. Back in four.
Substitution made for Jeddah. Barnabi will get a rest. Lemon on the bench watching as well. Martinez. He's got Gilles coming around. He is quick as a cobra strike. 14-13. Great touch from the little wizard. King West wants to rock. When the king asks for something, you give it to him. He scores it over Vedanauskis. M. Holla Payal. 15-15. 2:23 left. Looks like Jeddah won a timeout. And here we go. A sprint to the finish line from two teams fighting and clawing for a spot in the quarterfinals. Who's going to make the plays down the stretch to earn their way to day two? FIBA, trying to use that speed. Crossover, no, got a good look. Gilles finds his way to the Wilson. Gilles crossed him and didn't even look both ways. He's the fastest pedestrian on this court. One-point advantage for the Swiss. Got an offensive foul. Lujuweki was moving on the screen. Eighth foul on Jeddah. Lausanne in a much better position foul-wise. They've got 4 and a 1-point lead. Wait a minute. Travel is called. So Martinez is just a little bit more patient on that offensive possession, takes his time. They probably come away with a score instead. It'll stay 16-15. Chantil, what a bucket. What a bucket. Leaned back and got the score. 16-16. That one batted back. Quick hands from Vedanauskis. Martinez running out of time. That would be a shot clock violation. Didn't touch nothing. Ball over to the guys in green with 1:33 left. Pool C action coming to a close, and it's going to be a thriller. This final 90 ticks. Vedanauskis. Oh, very nasty. Nice passing leads to that look from Mr. Nice. Bang, bang. 18-16. As Jeddah's trying to crash Lausanne Sports Party. Huge shot from Dominique Gentil. Gilles couldn't scoop it. Montigny lost his balance. And then an unsportsmanlike foul called on Gilles. The frustration kind of boiled over on him there. So it can go from bad to worse for Team Lausanne, who was not in the penalty. And then an additional technical is called on Gilles from the bench. So already 2 free throws upcoming for Vedanauskis. And then you'll see a technical free throw as well. Oh, Vedanauskis. He will miss that one. That was the technical. And now the 2 are upcoming here. Vedanauskis, whoa, 0 for 2. Wait a second. This game could have ended with 3 free throws made. He's going to get 1 of the 3. Makes it a 3-point game. Not out of reach for Lausanne Sport, especially for Marco Lemon. He hit that one from another stratosphere to make it 19-18. Vedanauskis wants it to put it away. He is done with his food. They ain't playing no more. Game green. 21-18, Jeddah. Get it done over Lausanne Sport. What a finish. And a 3-point win for Jeddah. They show some heart, show some grit and wit and got it. Timely makes big hits from Mr. Nice down the stretch though. He connected on some twos that were huge difference makers. Vedanauskis balled out too. So that's one that Jeddah's going to enjoy. A frustrating loss for Lausanne Sport. And not making it to day 2 leaves them in jeopardy. I'll have to check the schedule, but I'm not sure that Lausanne Sport are playing in Hong Kong. Okay, they are. They will be in Hong Kong. So it's not the last opportunity for them. This is one they really wanted to take advantage of. And Jeddah had other ideas. Look at the highlights in this one. This was as close of a game as it gets. It's tied at 15 with 1:30 to go. And I knew whoever played with more mental fortitude and capitalized on mistakes in that amount of time was going to come out as the winner, and that was Jeddah. They missed a few free throws down the stretch. It was Jeddah. They are in. We will see them day 2. And we will see Lausanne Sport in our last Masters of the regular season in Hong Kong. It'll be their last chance to improve their standing. So Our last game of the day will feature Riffa, who lost to Amsterdam, and Partizan, all the way from the qualifying draw here.
And we got coming up next. Stay tuned.
Last game of the day.
When we get everything set. And we got Team
Partizan and Riffa
from Serbia.
making their final preparations. Back in the tunnel before entering the court of play. It's the last 10-minute sprint. Marijampole Mantinga, one of the more impressive teams day one. As I look back through the day, a big shock not seeing UB advance to the quarterfinals. How good has Antwerp TOPdesk been? Another one of the 2-0 teams. Amsterdam HiPRO split their action. A lot of storylines and plots and subplots as we get all geared up for tomorrow's quarterfinals. Once again, a big thank you to our official timekeeper, Maurice Lacroix, our ball and apparel sponsor, Wilson. Our global partners, Chooks to Go. Not to forget our official suppliers, Inleo, Magic Sky, Skelda Sports, Baudet. A lot of moving parts to put on a tournament like this, the first ever here in Manama. Riffa, who showed some good signs, even in that opening loss to Amsterdam. I think they got some things that they can build upon, you know, against Partizan. Partizan handled Amsterdam fairly easily. And they got a shot at a 2-0 record to close the day. So just about a minute more of warm-ups, and we will get this one on and popping.
Versus Team Riffa. Representing Team Partizan, number 3, Ivan Popovic. Number 4, Marko.
All right. Reintroductions are in order for Team Partizan. Haven't lost the game yet today. They played more than anybody. All the way from the qualifying draw to the final game of the day. Stefan Torbica, Stefan Milivojevic, Ivan Popovic, and Marko Stefanovic.
And now, representing Team Riffa.
Team Riffa.
Number 2.
Coming out.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Last game of day one, the voice. Kyle Montgomery in your ear. Riffa starts with the Wilson in their possession. Draco to Schreiber. That one's long. Oh, way to stick with it. They still don't convert it into a score. So pizza starts the ball movement. Got a whistle up. That was called on Schreiber. Riffa in the black tops, purple bottoms. Partizan, the grave diggers, in the purple. Oh, nice play. Sets up. 2-point shot. The stretch could not hit. Schreiber. He'll hand it off. It's going to be black ball. Partizan touched it last. That only leaves 6 seconds on the shot clock, though. Skundric on the left, Schreiber with the rock on the right. Draskovic, nice delivery to the cutting Buko. Oh, he steals it. I think he was outside of the restricted area too, so clean play from Schreiber. They don't make anything of it, but still. Partizan still looking for that first score. Only 60 ticks into this one. That's not a bad way to do it. As the torpedo sinks it like a battleship. Partizan up 2-1. Oh, that's going to count. Continuation. Bump in the bucket. So nice response from Riffa here by way of Andre Schreiber. That one is knocked down. Nice start for Schreiber. Almost got fooled. Schreiber needs to check out. Been a while since he's played some 3x3 on the World Tour. I'd say at least 2 years, at least. Milivojevic lets it go. Hits the heel of the rim. Mosti. Feed it to Skundric. Skundric with the turnaround. Missed everything. Popovic from long range. No. Tipped out. Mosti. He shoots his shot but misses. Stretch to the Gladiator. Back out to Stretch. Stretch all by himself. The 2 is drained. It's 4-3. And then the steal. Stretch attacking the rack. He will throw it down. So a nice stretch for Stretch. No pun intended. Knocks down the 2, then gets the steal and a dunk. Whistle call. Popovic called for that foul. Milan Skundric will head to the free throw line. He will shoot 1. Riffa only trailing by 2 here in the early goings, and a warning for Black. Too much jaw jacking at the officials. They will not be warned again. Milan Skundric at the line. It will get the friendly bounce. Mosti caught reaching in. He's gonna have a tough time with Milivojevic in a post scenario. Milivojevic is all muscle. Stefanovic will hand it over. Oh, look at the Gladiator. That is light work. Oh, there's Tortopizza fouling out of position. That's an unsportsmanlike foul. Made no play on the ball. Just came over the top. So 2 free throws upcoming here for Nemanja Draskovic, former MVP. And he will knock it in.
Marco 1-2 to Mantinga.
Draskovic with the quick feet.
2 seconds again.
6-6 game. Partizan with 1 foul to give. They have to smarten up defensively. Oh, the gladiator, Butter, right wing. 8-6 contest. Straight ball dishes it to Draskovic, and he will shoot 1 shot. Nemanja Draskovic, long time 3x3. Deceptive handle on the ball, and apparently Partizan will get a warning. That's a delay of game warning. Draskovic will can it. Stretch. Oh, misses the layup attempt. Wait a minute though, straight Pope will get called for the foul. I believe he grabbed the offhand of Stefanovic. Stefanovic still grimacing as he goes up to the free throw line. Stefanovic gets 1. So they moved off the line out, so I'm sure there was a technical process there. Mosty. Nothing but net from the corner. 9-8. Popovic getting D'd up. Mosty had him on lock, doing a bid. Something about Riffa. They're not intimidated. Partizan's going to have to bring their best here. Riffa looking for a second 2. Not happening. It doesn't hurt that Riffa's playing in front of their home crowd. They are the local team. So we know who the fans are cheering for. Timeout on the floor. Got Amsterdam HiPRO watching this game closely. They split their action. 1 win, 1 loss. They finished with 36 points, I believe. Here's the Wilson. Moving right. Floating, no. Torbica. He will corral the ball and set up some post action. Torbica will get it. That foul's called on the floor. No free throws. That is the 5th foul on Riffa. Partizan will make a substitution. Stefanovic is out. Popovic is in. Milivojevic sets his sights. No. Buko trying to do some work in the body shot. Foul is called prior to the shot. It happens to be the 7th on Partizan. A lot of free throws will be shot between now and the end of this game. It likely be one at the strike. Riffa's lead is 10-8 right now. They've got 1 foul to give still. Partizan has reached the red area. They are in the penalty. 2 for 2 at the line. Riffa with a 3-point lead. Popovic will come around. Popovic will pull the trigger. Mr. Wright will get it back. Popovic goes up with the left this time. Scores on the layup. Draskovic, no, off target. Stefanovic now, he'll get it up top to Torbica. Torbica runs into traffic and it got lucky there. That was for certain going to be a turnover. I believe he dribbled it off of a Riffa player's foot. The defense, Mosty Rashid, man, he's causing some issues. that shot was an issue. 11-9. Milivojevic right between the eyes. 11-11. Mosti, what a shot, man. High degree of difficulty, but this dude is skilled. 6 now, whistle on Riffa. They lead it by 1. Hoping desperately to get a win and force a 3-way tie. And again, we didn't calculate the 2 teams that would advance based on the points, the most points scored. Oh, Stefanovic stretches wet. Oh, shit, they feature him offensively now. They're giving him the green light, and he's in takeover mode. He got the green release for Team Riffa. Stefanovic falling away from the rim. Not happening. 1-point game, it'll stay. Draskovic, he navigates dishes. They come up empty. Just past the midway point. 4:46 and counting. Milivojevic, easy work for him. And got a clearing challenge here that could wipe away that last Partizan bucket. Potentially. We will see. So official Jajedin charged with looking closer at this. Get a look for yourself. Ooh, I don't think that was cleared from that angle. That was, yeah, the challenge is 1. Smart decision to issue that challenge. That was not cleared. You got to step beyond that 2-point arc clearly with 1 foot and elevate the other foot. I think Torbica's, both of his feet were on the line. Torbica lost the handle. They got 4 seconds to shoot. Torbica will do the honors. Little long, kept it alive. Popovic lets it go. 2 is on the way. Payet. 15-14. Mosti. Payet right back. 16-15. Mosti is most depth out here. He got the hits for Riffa. They trail it by 1. Straight ball turns his back. He will miss everything. Partizan trying to add to that lead. Torbica. Oh, that's a grown man bucket. 2-point lead for Partizan. Oh, straight ball with a Russell Westbrook. Popovic, wide open look for him. He's on fire as well. Draskovic, wide open lane. Riffa trailing by 3. It is game point for Partizan. A win for Partizan will preserve Amsterdam HiPRO spot in the quarterfinals. So they're feeling probably a little bit more confident, but not out of the woods yet. A technical foul is called on Partizan. They already picked up a knife. So this game could take a drastic turn with the free throw attempts in front of Riffa. Of course, Partizan need 1 score to get it done. But absolutely critical free throws upcoming for the hometown team.
So Riffa راح يكون عنده 3
So here comes the technical attempt right here from Nemanja Draskovic. Count that. 2 more free throws now coming for Anze Shrebo. Now Shrebo, these are big. I've watched him play throughout his 3x3 career, and free throws have been an Achilles heel for him. And I'm not trying to announcers jinx him. You hear the oohs and the ahs from the crowd. They know how important that was, but this one's really critical. Shrebo makes it. Game possession for both teams. Game point for Partizan. The Gladiator gives it up to Popovic. Popovic, oh, what a move. That's going to end the game. The foul won't matter. Partizan is quarterfinal bound, as is Amsterdam. Dang. HiPRO. Riffa falls short. Played some good 3x3. Had a chance to potentially rock the boat, but they end up falling by 2. Had some missteps at the free throw line. Partizan, they will go unbeaten into the quarterfinals. So Partizan might be making their way up the World Tour standings, depending on what they can put together tomorrow. But this one ends well before the limit. 3:15 still left in a game filled with fouls. But it ends with a 2-point victory. Partizan, that does it. We battled a lot today. The players battled on the court. We also battled some of the elements when the rain came. Memorable contest today. Jeddah with a shocker over Lausanne Sport. How about Hangzhou going 2-0? They're putting together a nice body of work. Mantinga. I think Antwerp TOPdesk was the most impressive team of the day. Amsterdam are going to be ever dangerous. We see them tomorrow in the quarterfinals as well. So one last look at the highlights of the final game to close things out in Pool D. It was hotly contested, and really anybody's game until late. Partizan made the plays that it took. Will be one of the unbeatens that we'll be keeping an eye on tomorrow. A few last looks, and that is that. So one last look at the pool phase results. That started, we started with the qualifying draw. These are the main draw results, which will not feature Futian any. The #1 seed in this tournament go 0-2. They will watch tomorrow's action. And one of the other big storylines of the day, here are your groups. Hangzhou, undefeated. Marijampole, undefeated. Partizan, undefeated. Antwerp, TOPdesk, atop their group. It sets our quarterfinals for tomorrow. We'll see Hangzhou and Jeddah, Partizan in Vienna, Marijampole Mantinga against Amsterdam HiPRO, and Antwerp TOPdesk against Futian, as Must See TV will lace him up against his former squad. We'll start tomorrow's quarterfinals at 2:15 local time. Dunk contest, 2-point shootout final, also on deck. What should be a thrilling final day of action here in Manama. That's going to do it for day one. I'm Kyle Montgomery, aka The Voice. We'll see you tomorrow, 2:15 sharp. Don't be late.